Hello and welcome back to the program. Well, as I mentioned before, we are now joined by the Miracle League of Pensacola to talk about a great event they have coming up next month in October in Pensacola. Joining me to talk about that now is Rich Hanner with Miracle League. Rich, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you, Cam.
Absolutely. First time here on the show, so I appreciate that. And let's kind of lay a little groundwork before we talk about your event next month. Let's talk about the Miracle League. People might have heard of it, might be a little familiar, but might not actually understand what you guys do and your mission and the programs you offer here to the community. So tell us a little bit about that.
So I believe that the word really isn't out there as much as it should be. Mm-hmm. If I understand correctly, we're going into our 15th year here in Pensacola. And what we do is we try to get those with physical or cognitive disabilities out of the house to do things that they're not normally afforded the opportunity to do. In this case, we play baseball. We're looking to expand that, obviously, and go further. But we need to get the word out. With the amount of people that in Pensacola that are considered disabled or handicapped in some sort, we have less than 0.5% even knows about Miracle League.
Wow.
So we want to get the word out. We want to bring them in. Give them opportunities, give them the chance to succeed. So
you say you get them out there outside,
it's
active,
outside,
playing baseball.
Yes, sir. So we play baseball, and the way we do it is we have volunteers. It's all voluntary. It's a nonprofit organization. Nobody gets paid at all. Everything goes straight to making sure that every player has the opportunity to play. They have a buddy assigned to them every day that they go out and play on the field. And the buddy helps them go through every evolution of the game. They become their best friend while they're there. So all interactions is 100% positive. We've got people from ages, I think the guidelines are 5 up. Yeah. But we have some that are under 5 as long as they're able to maintain. And I think the oldest person we have is 64 is what I was told. So.
Wow. What are kind of some of the reactions you get from the kids or the older adults out there as they're playing baseball?
We try to make this like the World Series. So every game you want to make it the World Series. There's hype. There's for me, I'm also a coach. So when I'm coaching my team and they come around, I make sure that they throw their hands in the air because they will make it home. And throw your hands in the air and wave to the fans and let's get some excitement. And we've got some great parents and fans because they cheer for everyone that crosses that plate, and it gives them the feeling of something that that most people can strive for, but because of their challenges, they're not able to.
Sure. Oh, let's talk about an event you have coming up next month in October, kind of a fundraiser.
It is.
For Miracle League. Tell me about it.
It is. So last year we came up with an idea to have a car show, and we wanted to see if it would be beneficial to help raise funds. We were pretty significant. We actually exceeded the goals that were set for us to become successful by almost threefold. So this year we're trying to expand that even further. So we have a car, truck, bike, rat rods, are going to be on display. But this year we've expanded it for the motorcycles. We're going to have a bike ride as well. It's about 2 hours long during the show. We have valve cover races. I've never seen this, so I'm going to go out and buy me a valve cover so my son, I've got a son with autism, and I'm going to put some wheels on it so he can race it and try to make some more.
That'd be interesting to see.
We have a yard sale if you want. So we have one field. We have 3 fields total. We have one field that we're going to set aside specifically for donated items to raffle, or not to raffle off, but to donate.
To sell in the yard sale?
To sell in the yard sale, right. We do have raffles. We've got some pretty significant prizes. People are donating, and we've got, quite a few sponsors, and we're going to have some vendors out there, and it just varies. So Cox is one of them. We've got Sandy Sansing is going to be out there, and we're going to have a pretty good presence, but we need to bring in more people to let them know.
Yeah.
To let them know what's going on.
And make them aware of what you guys are doing.
Right. So the more they're aware, there may be somebody in their family that could benefit as well, and that's what it's about.
Sure. If somebody wants to get involved, whether they want to be a part of the bike ride and donate for the yard sale or show off their car, how can they go about doing that?
So on our website, mlcarshow.org, you can go on there and register online. There's an address on there. There's an email address. You can send an email if you don't want to register online. Send me an email. I'll accept all emails. It's all good. I mean, it's about awareness.
Sure.
For me, I see a lot of things, people are a little not sure when it comes to machinery. So there's different types of people in the world, and everybody can agree with that. So those who enjoy it, and then those who may be put off by it. And that's why we added the other pieces for the garage sale. But it's about community, and we're trying to get the community together. And the more we can bring them in and just talk to each other, the more we can show the loving community.
Absolutely. Well, Rich, good luck with your event.
Thank you.
And I know you guys will do a great job out there, and hopefully everything will work out for you with weather and attendance and grow the Miracle League here in Pensacola. But thank you for everything that you guys do.
I appreciate everything you've done for us, and thank you.
Happy to do it.
Thank you.
Stay with us. After the break, we'll be in our Okaloosa County studio to talk to children in crisis.